The majestic journey of a bill becoming a law in the United States. A process that combines the excitement of watching paint dry with the intellectual thrill of completing a jigsaw puzzle with several missing pieces. Join me as we embark on this somewhat dizzying expedition, full of ups, downs, and the occasional pit stop in Frustrationville. Our story begins with a well-meaning member of Congress. Let's call him Representative Billy Doe. He's got a great idea. Well, an idea at least, and he decides it should become a law. This is no ordinary dinner date, it's a commitment. Resplendent in his finest debate suit, Billy sponsors this bill, showering it affectionately with amendments and clauses like a studious suitor. The bill blushes, slightly overwhelmed but ready for the ride. With the sweet hope of new beginnings, Billy introduces the bill to the House of Representatives. It's like a debutante ball, but with less waltzing and more posturing. The bill timidly stands at the podium, hoping it's not just another forgettable face, while politicians either applaud or groan about yet another meeting. In an attempt at democracy, the Speaker of the House, think of them as the master of ceremonies in this ongoing circus, selects a lucky committee to study the bill. But little does our intrepid Bill know, committees can be moody. They'll either treat the bill like the next big reality TV show, or send it to the oblivion of tabling, where it'll gather more dust than action. Once out of the committee's grasp, it's time for the House members to thrash it out. Imagine a more genteel version of a wrestling match. Hortatory speeches flying, opinions clashing, the occasional call for civility that's ignored like fine print. After a bout of yeas and nays, if the bill's still breathing and has managed to capture a majority, it joyously prances off to the Senate, waving goodbye in a notably less crowded hallway. Now on to the Senate. The bill repeats its earlier performance, cautiously optimistic in its season debut, hoping the senators are in as shift a mood as their House counterparts. It's like transferring schools midway through the semester. Surviving the Senate is no easy feat. The Vice President, wielding the power of committee assignments like a freshly signed pen, decides its fate. France had guillotines, the Senate has committees. The bill hopes for a lenient tongue-lashing or subtle revision, fearing the heavy hand of complete rejection. Finally, the Senate floor welcomes our bill, perhaps on its last leg, missing a few amendments here and there. Convoluted debates ensue, like freeform jazz with only one trombone. It fights valiantly through yet another deluge of speeches and votes, hoping to remain unchanged and get the golden ticket to the president's desk. If the Senate dared to alter the textual fabric of the bill, prepare for the penultimate showdown. The Conference Committee. Here, House and Senate members come together in what some compare to a family meeting, about what's for dinner, but is more akin to rearranging deck chairs on the Titanic.